Now, I'm not going to go into a massive discussion about Microsoft Word because there are so many videos out there that talk about Microsoft Word, but some people, you listen to these tutorials and they get long-winded and they talk about things that you'll probably never do or never use or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about one thing in particular. And what I'm going to talk about today will also apply to other word processors, okay? And this is the symbol for Office 2007. There's an Office 2003. There's an Office X, I believe it was Office XP if I recall correctly. And they've had earlier versions of Word. Now they got Office 2010. I have not yet bought Office 2010. When I do, I will let you know. But anyway, I'm going to double click this. And when you do, this opens up. Now, some people say, okay, well, how do I open a document in Microsoft Word? Well, if you own Office 2007 or possibly even Office 2010, you're going to have a little symbol up here. You see this one right up here? Show it to you right there. Ta-da! See that little symbol? You're actually going to click it. And a dialog box will appear. You're starting to get used to this now if you've ever watched my videos. You can make a new document. You can actually open a document. Here's the open one. I'm going to go ahead and click it. And you'll see a big list. We're going to go into this folder. Okay, once you open this, it'll show you a series of folders. This is actually, everything you see in here is actually in the Documents folder, and I'm going to show you a different way to reach that in just a moment. But this is in your Document folder. This is a subfolder of Documents folder, and I talked about folders and subfolders in two different videos. Okay, but this is a subfolder of the Documents folder. We're going to go ahead and click it. And you'll see some documents. I'll go ahead and open a home question here. And there you go. It's now open. You double click it and boom, it's open. Okay. Now, I had promised to show you another way to get to it. Most of the time documents are saved to the Documents folder. I can save things to different folders because I can actually tell the computer how to save it to a different folder, and at one day I will cover that in a different video. But in the meantime, if you want to see the Documents folders right off the bat, you'll hit the Start button like this. I talked about this in a previous video. I've talked about this in several previous videos. Click the Start button like this. You have this dialog box here, and you're going to go to Documents. And when you click that Documents, your Documents folder will automatically open. And when you do, you're going to see this great big super humongous list. We're going to go to the subfolder, Current Spurgeon Sermons. And I can double click any of these, home question like that. It will open up Microsoft Office Word. And voila, there you go. Anyway, that's how you open a document in Microsoft Word. By default, Microsoft Word will save all of its documents to the Documents folder on your computer. You can actually change that when you click File. When you click this, okay. In the old Microsoft Word, you click the File word. This, you click this great big button. You can actually go down to Save As. And another dialog box will appear, and you can tell it the file name you want to save it under, and you can tell it what type of document it is, whether it's just a text document or whatever. And up here you can actually choose what folder you want to save it to, and you can see there are little arrows. You click the arrow, you have a lot of choices here. Here you have a lot of choices here, so on and so forth. And you can do that. Alright. Now, I'm going to show you one last little thing. Because you don't have to save all your documents to your My Documents folder. You don't have to do that. I'm going to show you how this actually works. We're going to hit the start button down here, and we're going to go to computer this time. See, we're going to go to computer. And when you do, it's going to show you, this is your hard drive here. I have a master and slave drive, okay? I have a DVD burner here. I actually can load up media cards, like your SD card or your DVD, your SDs, your compact flash. You can do Memory Stick Pro Dual. I've covered a lot of this media card stuff in different videos. And you can even access database programs this way. That's something that I will not explain this. The reason I don't is because I run database programs, and if I start explaining this, I'm going to literally invent my own competition, and I'm not going to do that. But let's go to the C drive, which is your master. Your master drive will always be C. In the old days, they used to have floppy disk drives. Those were always A and B. And used to be your DVD drive was be D. In this case, it's F. I don't care. It'll always be after C, okay? Your removable disk, K, so on and so forth. Alright, we're going to click C right here. And you'll see a whole bunch of folders here. I'm going to go ahead and click HTML Student. And these are all your files. I just explained in a previous video about how to change the file extensions, that kind of thing. But there you go. Alright. Hopefully that has answered a lot of your questions. If you have any questions, just leave them down here in the comments below and I will answer them. I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.